it's hard enough trying to have expectations of yourself. Because, like, now everybody, you know, we hear this every year. And it's okay to say this. We ain't got to wait till a new year to start it. You can start today. And I'm not knocking it, but why wait? Like, that's good to have that wagon, but do it now. You know, because Vincent was talking about procrastination earlier, which I've been guilty of that a lot myself. But so what I'm saying is that what we need to understand as well is it's hard enough. It's hell having expectations of yourself and fulfilling it. So why would you put this on another whole human being? You know, and then we talk about standards. Like, I want this, I want that. People got these standards, and they ain't even bringing nothing to the table. Oh, they ain't bringing what they think they all that to the table. Right? So it's crazy to me, bro. Like, you shouldn't put these expectations on a whole nother human being. You know, you need to be like this. You need to have, and putting God's feeling last. I used to see that stuff in magazines. I want a man to have this type of money, have this car, have this right here, be kind, adorable. Man, you got a list. Christmas missing.
Yep.
That's what I
mean, wow. Oh, you got a list.
Right.
That's crazy, bro. You shouldn't even put, you know, have expectations, you know what I mean? But that's a lot, bro, on a human being.
It is, man. It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot, though, man.
And it's not just. It's not just, bro. It's not just. We do this to our kids, too. I understand, bro. My kid got to come into her own. She ain't got to, because I thought about making A's. You know, people talk about, oh, you made all A's, but you ain't make all 100. But that's still that you know you ain't perfect. And I don't want to put that type of pressure on my daughter. So, you know what I mean? I'm just tying this into these expectations, bro. We have these unrealistic expectations of people. So you ain't make all A's, so you don't get no money. Right. You know, I mean, that's really what we saying. Oh, you made all A's, oh, you gonna give you some money. What about you make an A and B or a C?
Bottom line. Bottom line, man.
I ain't do good. No, I ain't for the moon. You might hit the stars. It's okay. So that's just how I look at it, bro. In a relationship, you ain't gotta be perfect. I want to see you without your makeup. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta have all this stuff every day and be the same every day. Now it's crazy, bro. It's just crazy to me. You know?
It means a lot, man. I mean, like I said, though, man, it's all about, it's all about who you are as an individual, man. You know, I said I had one last comment from Christy, man, but she hit me one more again. She apologized for the long comments, but I told her, man, I really appreciate her participation, because that's what we talk about all the time, right? You know, fan participation, wanting to get their opinion, wanting to figure out their frame of mind, want to know really is something that we're saying resonating with them. And obviously what we're saying tonight and what we said in previous shows really pricks her consciousness, man. So I really appreciate that. Right. And so to read these comments like this, there's nothing for me to do that, because I appreciate it no matter how long they are. You take the time to show love to think about the radio. Why couldn't I? Why wouldn't I read your comment, right? That makes no sense to not even do that. That's crazy to me. I ain't one of those kind of guys. We're not this kind of show. We all about the action. We all about this action in the community. Can you dig it? Let me read this one real quick, though, my man. And then we come up with our solutions, and we can ride on out this thing. You dig? Relationships shake us up. They challenge core feelings we have about ourselves and evict us from long-lived in comfort zones. They tend to turn up the volume of our inner voice and reopen unresolved wounds from our past. If we felt abandoned as a child, the aloof behavior of a romantic partner won't just feel like a current frustration. It has the potential to send us back into the emotional state of a terrified child. Okay, who needed a parent for survival. As hard as it may feel to connect our contemporary reactions with beliefs, attitudes, and experiences from our early lives, it is an invaluable tool for getting to know ourselves and ultimately for challenging behaviors that don't serve us or even fit with our real adult life. Wow. That's spot on, man. That's spot on. We take so much stuff on that we don't really need. As you said earlier, though, Brandon, let's pick it back to what you're saying. They're already hard. Relationships are already hard. Life itself is already hard. I mean, even think about it, man. Think how difficult it's been for 2017 in some areas of our life, and we out here trying every day.
Right. Exactly, bro.
So
exactly,
it is
bro.
going to be. So again, we talk about this all the time. Come together with solutions. Come together with some action plan for success, rather than let's go over the same old stuff that's not going to help us anyway. Will it help us grow?
That's
Okay,
right.
man, you can talk about all day. Man, who ran the football? How far they run? What stats they get? Oh man, so and so shot 30 points. What is that going to do for me? What's that going to do for my bottom line? I ain't hating on so-and-so getting his. I'm just simply saying, though, that's a wasted conversation. That does nothing for me and my bottom line. Now, if I'm coming to you saying, hey, Brandon, I know somebody that just purchased a home for me, man. I got them hooked up with a home loan. They're moving out of an apartment, blah, blah, blah. They need somebody to move. Let me see if I can connect you with them. How about that? You dig what I'm saying? Let's have those kind of conversations. Now we talking business rather than talking somebody else's business, you know. But anyway, man, let's hit up, man. Couple of solutions real quick, though, man, and then we can ride on out this thing, man. Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate it all, man. Mr. Vincent Booker, let's give us a couple of solutions, my man, for these issues, for the insecurity, if we decide to stay or whether we decide to go. Just give us some solutions to ride out with, my brother.
I will, man. Most definitely.
Thank you, man.
It's been some night, man. It's been a great show tonight, man.
Full of energy, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I would want to say, you know, the advice that I would want to give, a solution would be that, you know, leave some room for yourself, man. Because if you can't maintain yourself, you can't maintain yourself.
Hold on, man. I got to get a hand clap on that one.
For real, bro. If you can't maintain yourself, you can't maintain yourself, man. You know what I mean? I say, like Brandon and Shelton mentioned, everybody gonna fall into these hardships. But when you lose yourself, you lose everything around. So you gotta always make sure you in a position, like Brandon, you always say, establish yourself. Establish yourself, and that's for the man and for the woman. Both of them establishing themselves and building their goals, they can put them together and reach for the stars. You know what I mean? But you got to be doing something, man. And another thing, and my second solution, I would say, if anybody out there, if y'all got time on y'all hands and you just really just sitting there, then do something that's educational. Read something that's educational, man, because at the end of the day, it's going to help you. And then we give to that because a lot of them spend a lot of idle time doing nothing. Nothing. Nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. And I know that human nature is created to elevate. It's designed to learn and prosper and grow. So if you're feeling down, if there's nothing else that you can't get out alive, man, it's that. And nobody can take that from you. Nobody can take your growth from you. You can only give it to them. Ain't nobody take your growth if you out here growing. Ain't nobody take it from you. That's what I would want to say, man, for the solution.
There you go, my man. Solid as usual, Mr. Vincent Booker. You know you left a lot of meat on this bone, but we ate a lot off of it too. So it's all good. So Mr. Brandon White, go and get that gristle, brother. Go and get that gristle.
Yeah, you know it's Popeye's Tuesday too.
Already, you know it's Tuesday. Y'all crazy, man. Hey, man, I tell you what, though, man, we are not mentioning Popeyes anymore on this show unless they cut us a check. Do you hear me? And they ain't cutting no checks. We are not mentioning them.
But yeah, man, I like what Vincent said. You know, when you're sitting idle, it's a idle mind is never workshop. You know,
yes, sir.
And it opens up the door for you to just be thinking about all types of things. You know, give your spouse the freedom and the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? Instead of snooping. Because sometimes you look for stuff, you find stuff. And that might not necessarily be true. That's why Shelton, you know, he gave the scenario about the Joe. They could be your uncle or something like that.
Joe.
Yeah, you feel me? So, and give your spouse that level of, like I said, that freedom in that space. Because, you know, when they go out, like, you know, when you go somewhere, and you're not with your spouse because you're with them most of the time, that's going to allow you some time to miss them. Let your spouse some time to miss you.
Right?
Yes.
And they help at home. But if you all up under them all the time, smothering, and then that's how you get complacent.
Yeah.
And, you know, of that nature. So I think that's one, you know, solution. And also work on ourselves and to the point of try to understand what your spouse is coming from and how they grew up, you know, and how their experiences were, and allow them to grow too, you know, as well as you growing. and don't try to change them. And we're not going to change overnight. So, you know, and try to be more with each other, you know, and let it be known. You know, don't hide this, you know, but we ain't got to go to the extreme neither and trying to, you know, prove to the world that I'm in love neither, because it's kind of productive. So, but don't hide it. Let it be known, you know, that you value your spouse and you love them, and, you know, let this be known. So I just think value your spouse, get them time to grow, and, you know, that freedom.
No doubt. No doubt, man. Yeah, man, that's solid take right there, man. Solid take right there. My couple of solutions would be, you know, love hard even when it's hard to love, right? Continue to love, man. Continue to grow, because we needed that tough love. We needed that hard love. We needed someone to understand where we are. So if the situation is worth it, deal with it. If you feel like it's beneficial, what it say, the 80-20, if 80-20, if 80% of it is good, then deal with it and maintain and work it. Because again, if you deal with someone else, you're still going to have to work something through them. You're still going to have to deal with something, because we're all broken pieces. We all come from something, but we're all trying to grow and come together. And also, I want to say, get with someone that's your biggest fan. Be the biggest fan of the person that you're with. That person should be your biggest fan. Right? They should be able to support you when you fall and be there for you every step of the way, because they care about you as an individual. Not who they want you to be, not who they would like for you to be, not who they want to mold you into becoming, but because they like you for you, and they know that together you guys are a solid unit. So continue to be that solid unit and find someone that has your best interest at heart, whether you got $5 or 50 cents. You know what I mean? Or $5 million. It is all good, because as we talked about earlier, relationships themselves are already hard because you're dealing with all the ups and downs. So why not have somebody that you want to ride that out with? Right? You want to have a good time in life with. You enjoy seeing. They enjoy seeing you. Not just their face smiles, their heart smiles when you walk in the room, rather than just a generic, hey, how you doing? How was your day? And nothing behind that. Right? So just be the best version of yourself every single day. And the spouse will appreciate that. The boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever your level relationship is, they will appreciate what you bring to the table. And that's the whole show wrapped up in a nice little bow. You dig what I'm saying? Since they celebrating Christmas and all that, I say Christmas. You know what I'm saying, though? But they can do what they do, man. It is all good in the hood. This has been another excellent show. This has been another great subject, a great conversation. Christy Bishop, thank you for shouting out and hitting us up with those great comments, those great expectations, those great thought-provoking words that you put together, man, for us to kind of like just marinate on. I really appreciate that. Your time is really appreciated. Mr. Brandon Whitting, man, let the people know how to get a hold of you real quick, man, before you get about this thing. Same thing for you, Mr. Vincent Booker, and we're going to ride on out, man.
Right on. And, great show, bro, as always.
Thank you, man.
You can get in touch with me at BrandonWhiting20@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on Facebook. Again, BrandonWhiting20@gmail.com. You hit me up on Facebook. And last, don't sacrifice a lifetime of achievement or your relationship for 5 minutes of pleasure or whatever.
Yes, sir.
5 minutes of pleasure.
It's going to be 5 minutes, too, because it's new. You're going to be excited, or you're going to be that 5 minutes. Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, don't sacrifice it, man. It ain't worth it in the long run, man. Yes, sir. Sir.
My contact information, my email address is akill8260@gmail.com. I'm on Facebook. I'm a friend of Brandon. I'm a friend of Shelton. And man, it's been a great show, bro. Like we did. I think we did an excellent job, man. And I was gonna leave by just saying, man, the black on black love is essential for the man and woman. We need to survive. Without y'all, it ain't no us. So, try to just do what we can and get it together.
There you go.
That's what I would like.
Just like that, man. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Straight from the streets, Tuesday evening. Tell your friends, 7 p.m. every Tuesday. We here, and we have a great discussion. We have great conversations, man. Hit me up. Think About It Radio at yahoo.com. At Think_Radio on Twitter. Think Radio on Instagram. Check out that website, www.keeponpushing.enterprises.org. There you can go to set up your motivation speaking engagements, and you can book the one and only Really, Shelton J. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Much love to you guys, man. I appreciate everything. And if you're a first-time home buyer or a refinance or whatever, you're looking for a home loan in the state of Texas, give me a call. Let's work out a plan. Let's see what we can do to get you in a home. Can you dig it? Thank you guys so much, man. May you have an excellent rest of the week, an excellent life, and continue to be the king.